Breaking news, the WBO has now officially ordered Fundora to defend his WBC and WBO super welterweight world titles in a unification versus Terence Crawford next. Crawford has the WBA super welterweight world title and the WBA interim belt. Fundora has been given 30 days to agree to a deal, then purse bid. So we shall see if Fundora ends up accepting his biggest payday offered from Turkey to fight the pound-for-pound #1 Terence Bud Crawford, or vacate. Most likely Fundora is going to vacate because he prefers to fight Errol Spence since he views that as an easier fight. Fundora is already on record saying Crawford is pound-for-pound #1 and he obviously already beat Errol Spence, so he would love that fight. But then with the next breath, Fundora said the Errol Spence fight is a match made in heaven. So you let that sink in. That makes you wonder what Fundora really thinks of the Crawford fight. A match made in hell. That's the type of punishment Fundora thinks he's going to receive fighting Crawford. I guess if you mess around with that bud smoke, you end up in hell or something. The way these fighters are turning down the smoke with bud. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I truly believe Fundora is going to vacate his belt to fight Errol Spence instead. If you may wonder, when will Fundora fight Errol Spence? Well, it doesn't matter. Fundora would rather wait till the end of time, to the day of judgment, to fight Errol Spence before fighting Crawford. Can you blame him? You tell me. What is the purpose of fighting or boxing if you don't want to fight boxing pound-for-pound #1 for your biggest payday? It's literally his biggest legacy and biggest payday all at the same night. However, the reality is Crawford will turn your biggest payday to the biggest ass whooping you ever received in your entire life. So it's understandable. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Crawford is about to be a unified champ at 154 because 95 to 99% of the fighters in boxing want some type of smoke, as long that smoke ain't bud. Subscribe below and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sebastian, congratulations, young man, on a great win. My question to you is: the WBO orders you to fight Crawford next, or you'll be stripped. Under any circumstances, will you vacate the WBO belt to fight Errol Spence?
Whatever they give me, Errol Spence is a great opportunity. I think it's a match made in heaven. But Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world. I would like to fight him. You know, this is nothing new to me. If you've seen my fights before, I know you have, my fights are always bloody. You know, I think this is another maybe Fight of the Year candidate. I think with this fight, we really showed our Mexican blood, inside and out. But
congratulations. It seems it's always a family effort with the Fundoras. Sebastian, I'm sure you've heard a lot of critics and doubters say, Fundora can't stay disciplined enough through this fight. He'll eventually, after a few rounds, go back to brawling. But this time, despite the distraction of all the blood, you did stay disciplined. Can you tell us a little about that and whether you heard those comments prior to the fight?
You know, those comments, they never reach my ear. I'm sure they're always there. Everybody has opinions. That's the thing about life. Everybody's going to speak their own views and thoughts. But you know what? I had a whole year. I had a whole year of camp since I lost with Mendoza. And we've been working. We've been working on our defense. We've been working on sitting back. We've been working about using our jab. So it's it all came out in the fight. And I hope you guys saw it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Two more questions.
Cynthia Conte, Best Women's Boxing Show, period. First off, happy belated Gabriela. And congratulations, Sebastian. It's funny, I sat with your sister the other day on my live stream, and we talked about how you fight. And I asked, why does your brother fight on the inside when you don't use necessarily your reach and your height and your length? And she said that's because it's in his blood. It's that Mexican style. What more do you want? We saw something very, very different, and I told Zoo the same exact thing. Did you expect him to be fighting that exact way? And you fought the way that probably no one thought. Can you talk about that? Coming off of Gail's question.
Again, we've been working very hard for a whole year, trying to fix my mistakes. This is the first of many, you know. You guys know I can find the inside, and now you know that I can find the outside. So, you know, I'm going to continue just doing my thing, and whatever I feel like, whatever I feel comfortable that night, that's what you guys will see.
Okay, last question here.
Sebastian, congratulations over here to your left. Good job. I wanted to ask you seriously, like when that was going on in the ring and it was so bloody, what were you thinking, and ultimately what did you learn about yourself tonight?
I thought to myself, hey, it's kind of sticky in here. No. But, you know, I've been through stuff like that. Since I was 8 years old, I used to bleed from my nose all the time. So, you know, blood's nothing crazy for me until they draw it from my arm. But other than that, you know, there's nothing new. We fight on these stages. We're modern day gladiators, you know, and I hope Amazon Prime Video got a good first show, you know, and I'm glad that I made history today.